ever since Halo Combat Evolved launched with the original Xbox console back in 2001. The hugely popular game series has been synonymous with competitive multiplayer gaming. With 6 entries in the main franchise and a 7th installment coming soon, Halo shows no sign of slowing down. Each Halo game has been packed with awesome multiplayer maps, many of which ooze nostalgia for gamers who grew up in the early 2000s. All told, there are over 100 official Halo maps, so there's no shortage of variety to choose from. Although each map provides plenty of exciting FPS action, we have a handful of favorites that stand out from the rest. Welcome to ZeroDeaths, where today we'll be counting down our top 15 multiplayer maps from Halo. Our picks are ranked in no particular order, and we've made sure to cover every major Halo game. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll never miss a new video. Now, let's dig deep into this massive catalog to find the 15 best Halo maps. Number 15, Hang 'em High. Hang 'em High is one of the more underrated maps of Halo CE, despite the many versions that have popped up in later Halo titles. Mostly beloved by players who favor sniper rifles, Hang 'em High offers a brutal lesson in spatial awareness. Many of the map's best sniper spots are exceptionally fortified, so if you spend too much time running around the open center of the map, you'll likely get picked off by a precision marksman. The map has enough indoor areas to ensure it's not a complete sniper's paradise, but there are a few better maps for getting in some practice down the scope. Next time you want to go toe-to-toe with your pals in a long-range duel to the death, load up Hang 'em High. Number 14, Haven. Haven is set in an ancient Forerunner facility, emitting an oddly religious and stark vibe. This small map is almost exclusively used for games of Team Slayer, due to its tight hallways and several powerful weapon spawns. From an aerial view, Haven looks like a cross with connected tips, with 2 distinct tiers of catwalks and hallways to run through. Enemies often pop with a moment's notice, as there aren't many walls to hide behind. Haven often boils down to a war of attrition, as both teams push back at each other. The map layout will feel slightly familiar to fans of the MOBA genre, as Haven's 3 lanes of battle must be covered at all times. Regardless of how it all plays out, fights on Haven are always exceptionally explosive and fast-paced. Number 13. Derelict. Looking for some true Halo chaos? Fire up a match on Derelict and try to stay alive for more than 10 seconds. You'll probably have a pretty tough time, seeing as how no position on Derelict is truly safe. Set on a floating space station, this map offers a creepy and sterile vibe, only interrupted by the sounds of gunshots and grenades. This small, symmetrical map is perfect for players who like to keep on the move, as ducking and weaving through the battles will see surefire success. Your best bet is to dash to the center of the map and grab the overshield, which will keep you alive for just a bit longer. Either way, if mayhem is your preferred outcome in a match, Derelict should get you there. Number 12, Reflection. Although Ivory Tower is one of our all-time favorite Halo 2 maps, this spot on our list has to go to Reflection, the Ivory Tower remake in Halo Reach. Like the original level, Reflection features a 3-leveled facility, connected by some airlifts on either side of the map. Most of the action takes place at the top and center of the map, where the sniper rifle and rocket launchers are located. An energy sword is also ripe for the taking at the very bottom of the map, but you might have trouble getting close enough to your opponents to use it. Apart from a few walls that fortify the main sniper nest, there's not a lot of cover to hide behind, so you'll have to keep your eyes peeled when moving between positions. Luckily, Reflection is a notably beautiful map, with shiny hardwood floors and a golden metallic finish. Number 11, High Ground. Most of the maps in Halo 3 are symmetrical and designed for deathmatch-style play, but High Ground offers a completely different experience. This narrow, medium-sized map is best for objective-based game modes like Capture the Flag and Territories, but you'll have a good time no matter what mode you're playing. If you ever wanted to storm the beach in Halo, High Ground makes those dreams a reality. At one end, there's a beachfront that ramps up to a sealed gate, with a bunker tucked into the sand. Sitting at the top of the slope is an abandoned military base, fortified with a turret and several vehicles. As the name of the map would suggest, capturing and controlling the high ground is the key to success. Number 10, Empire. When the Halo 5 beta was released, Empire was the main map featured in the multiplayer demo. That's for good reason, as Empire recalls a lot of the classic map design that the Halo franchise is known for. With its high-tech hallways and open-walled courtyards, Empire is a great map for both long-range and close-quarters combat. Snipers will enjoy hanging out on the main balcony, while more frenetic players can pick up kills by blasting through the buildings. Compared to some of the other Halo 5 maps, Empire doesn't have many visual frills to distract you from the gameplay, making it a popular pick in esports circles. Number 9. Guardian. Guardian is a map that might feel a bit overwhelming at first, but with some practice, you'll start to see the method in the madness. This medium-sized map is best for simple matches of Team Slayer, or if you're feeling especially smack-happy, a round of gravity hammers only. The foggy jungle setting makes Guardian feel otherworldly, setting it apart from the rest of Halo 3's maps. There's no shortage of unique features on Guardian, as the map contains not one, but 2 gravity lifts, which send you flying across the map and up to higher ground. A long catwalk spans the underside of the map, making it perfect for opportunistic snipers and wild grenades. Depending on how aggressive things get, matches on Guardian can often turn into pandemonium, so be prepared for things to get out of hand. Number 8. Complex. Halo 4 gave players a slightly more realistic gameplay experience, and as such, several of the maps feel like they are designed with tactics in mind. Complex is one of Halo 4's better maps, offering a good variety of weapons, environments, and potential strategies. Taking place on a seemingly peaceful research outpost, fights on Complex will have you dashing through various rooms, checking your corners, and hunting down opponents. Although you can spend the entire match just hanging out in one of the many buildings, you'll probably see more success if you stay on the move. Squads who move with precision and purpose will likely turn the tide of battle, especially if they can manage to obtain the sniper rifle or precious energy sword. Number 7. Sanctuary. If you're looking to engage in a hectic match of 4-on-4 Team Slayer or a fast-paced round of free-for-all, Sanctuary is an easy choice. This symmetrical map contains 2 bases on either side of the map, each with a sniper rifle and shotgun ready for the taking. Sitting at the center is a 3-tiered ring, with the ever-powerful energy sword in the center. Matches on Sanctuary are always an instant descent into chaos, with both sides trying to grab the sword as snipers duel from afar. Especially skilled players could even work their way up to the top of the ring structure by pulling off a few tricky jumps, turning the tide of the battle. Thanks to its excellent layout and unique jungle aesthetic, Sanctuary always found its way into our Halo 2 map rotation. Number 6. Powerhouse. Set near a futuristic power plant, Powerhouse gives players no shortage of strategic positions to occupy. The map is littered with powerful weapons, including the grenade launcher, gravity hammer, and more. Water flows throughout the map, culminating in a pool at the center. In addition to the featured power plant at the top of the map, players can explore a variety of other buildings. There's a vertical nature to the map, so obtaining the high ground will give you some advantage, but it's not a surefire plan. We always found success by using the jetpack and raining down some rockets, or hanging out on the distinct ridge and picking off easy prey. Number 5. Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek is perfect for chaotic rounds of Capture the Flag, or settling the score in an intense 1-on-1 grudge match. The map design is symmetrical and straightforward, featuring 2 identical military bases on either side of a small creek. The best weapons, the sniper rifle and rocket launcher, are located on either end of the creek, with a useful overshield power-up hidden nearby. The placement of these items often resulted in a mad dash toward the middle at the beginning of every match. During these hectic firefights, we had some unforgettably fun multiplayer moments. We can't count the number of times we ran across Beaver Creek with an enemy flag in hand, hoping to clutch a victory. Number 4. The Pit. The Pit was the site of many unforgettable matches of Halo 3, as this symmetrical map offers a surplus of power weapons. Whether you favor the sword or the sniper, the Pit was a playground of destructive fun, where skill ultimately ruled the match results. Set in a military training facility, this map had something for every kind of Halo player. Stealthy players could attempt to grab the invisibility power-up and camp out at either of the sniper towers, while more brazen players might make a break for the rocket launcher or sword. Chaos would often erupt in pockets across the Pit, with no clearly defined hotspot of battle. Due to this, playing on the Pit always kept us on our toes, cautiously scanning for the next enemy to fight. Number 3. Zanzibar. Powerhouse isn't the only electricity facility we have on this list, as the iconic map Zanzibar has to be included. This unique map is easily recognizable due to its large wind turbine at the center, spinning slowly and tempting players to ride atop it. The asymmetrical map design features a beachfront on one end and a power station on the other, complete with a crumbling tide wall and defensive turrets. Zanzibar was great for any type of match, as it had an abundance of vehicles and almost every power weapon in the game. The map is also notable for its impressive amount of interactivity, as players can open doors and activate bridges to expose new paths through the battle. Number 2. Blood Gulch. The original Halo had some great deathmatch-style maps, but one of its best maps seems like it was made with Capture the Flag in mind. Blood Gulch is a larger map than most, set in an expansive canyon with a variety of vehicles. On either side of the cannon is a small military installment, with a massive open field in the middle. There are a handful of rock formations to hide behind, but for the most part, staying still won't get you far in a match on Blood Gulch. To snag the victory on this iconic map, players had to spread out, communicate well, and execute their roles with confidence. When in doubt, you and your team can always hop in a Warthog truck and storm the enemy base. That said, Blood Gulch often punishes aggressive play, encouraging strategy instead. Number 1. Lockout. When we think of Halo 2 multiplayer, our minds land directly on Lockout. Whether you're playing a match of King of the Hill, Team Slayer, Free-for-All, or any assortment of custom games, Lockout is an excellent playground for combat. Although the visual design of the map isn't all that remarkable, the layout and design is spectacular, making it highly replayable. Lockout is essentially 4 rooms interconnected by a handful of catwalks, all suspended over a bottomless abyss. The rooms all meet in the middle, condensing into an open courtyard. There's a sniper nest, a building packed with battle rifles, and even a dangerous hallway with a shotgun. Matches on Lockout are all about controlling specific areas and maintaining the lead, as both teams duke it out in the center. Although the map has been remade in later Halo games, nothing compares to the classic Lockout. Thanks for watching our list of top 15 Halo multiplayer maps. We hope you enjoyed this brief trip through the finest maps this Xbox-exclusive franchise has to offer. Don't forget to leave us a comment and let us know what your favorite Halo map is.